Hello everyone and welcome back to another 2v2 in Planetary Annihilation with mceldowney, Adjudicator of Genocide.
Yeah, I need to change my name. mceldowney is, I need to go to Prime Suspect. So have you spawned?
Yes, I'm saying we go to the one with the metal within the circle. There's only one of them. Okay, orientate north.
Okay.
You take north, I'll take south.
Sounds good.
Okay. And clicking spawn. So, this time guys, we want to be well versed in all areas of the gameplay, so we're going to switch it up. And mceldowney, who will futurely be known as Prime Suspect, will be
keep
going into a new strategy that we're going to try, and it's going to be an air harass while I stay home and work on the economy. That way each of us can learn the different aspects of the game. With this air harass, he is going to be focusing down the enemy's economy. Instead of trying to go for a commander snipe and losing all our bombers and fighters, we're just going to try to get a little bit ahead in further efforts to slowly increase our lead over time.
Well, that nice pretty metal near us. Great spawn location. Yeah, I mean, west and south, east and west has a nice spot of metal. Get a couple scouts out, going fabricators. Yeah, so like Genocide was playing, I usually go the economy way, and he takes care of combat and all that. So when I go economy, my main goal is to keep every factory building something, keeping the economy above there. And if I got everything building at one time, and I'm up plus 3,000, I'm able to say, okay, now we can go. I can put 2 or 3 tier 1 fabricators on a building, usually advanced. That's how I do my economy. Should never be in the negatives. Oh, my scout is stuck. This guy's quick. Oh, what are they doing?
Coming forward with a bot and a commander rush. Very nice. I'm bringing back my fabricator. We're spawned right next to him. Don't lose that bomber.
I'm losing the bomber. Man, we should have went bots.
He's microing the bots rather nicely. You're gonna need to use your bombers on the bots. And I'm just gonna keep building. Excellent, just boom, boom. So now he's throwing up some anti-air. Very nice, and we're gonna see how this sucker plays out.
Give me a couple more for the...
Now I would just work on the outskirts of his economy. He's got a nice energy stockpile to the southwest. Go try to pick on some of that energy. Oh, and it's undefended. Take it out. You're doing excellent damage to the energy. Excellent damage.
Okay, I gotta watch all fabricators. Get there, get down here, get there. Ooh, see, Commander just one-shot these things. Very bad build.
So now I say you just continuously build out of those. Air factories.
Yeah.
Coming in with some nice bot harass. I'm trying to keep my turrets in the correct direction. If you could bring some bombers over here and help me with these bots.
He's gonna stay in the anti-air.
Nope, he came forward to the base.
Get out! Where are y'all going? So, get a pelter up. You're way too close to that turret. Let's throw up a pelter.
Pelter going up. Continuously building fabrication vehicles and energy.
Oh, he's got a pelter up.
Mitch is going into tier 2. Very nice.
It's on
If we
the
could
roof.
snipe this build.
You're not gonna snipe him.
No.
Yeah.
He tried to come in and harass with some bots.
Okay, so bombers are probably the best thing against bots. If you don't have levelers and stuff. What are you doing to our economy, Blake?
It's going up. It's at 125, 2,000 now. So now that we're losing ground on this front, now you need to start building some anti-air, Mitch. They're getting their own air force, it looks like. I see fighters.
Yeah.
Our metal's kind of hurting. I'm going to go ahead and start some advanced metal.
Good. I'm gonna start one advanced energy.
Excellent.
Let it build slowly if we needed to. Take my commander over there. And we have no energy storages. Come on, Blake. You want to do economy? Yeah, keep it up.
We're losing a lot of economy from this pelter fire.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm not building it, it's that it's getting destroyed right now.
And we don't have a radar up. That's why your pelters are doing so well.
So now our energy's tanked. I'm gonna go ahead and pull guys off of building that advanced metal and micro 'em on this advanced energy. When it dives down, I'm going to pull them off, and when it starts to go back up, I'm going to throw them back on. And the first advanced energy is about to complete. The first advanced metal is already done. Your fighters are taking out your bombers. They're coming in with a heavy bot force. Sending your bombers to attack the bots. They're falling back. Going to go ahead and fall back with your bombers. Continuously microing these guys on advanced energy. I'm going to go ahead and give up our front lines and fall back and start a radar and a pelter just further back. First will be the pelter, and just right in front of that pelter is going to be a radar. That way we're stopping their advancement of pelters, continuing to micro the workers on this advanced energy. The energy is now going up. When it gets up to a little bit, I'm going to slap a bunch of workers on it, and it starts to go down. And it's working its way down if you look at the top. And see how it's approaching zero now? I'm going to go ahead and pull these fabrication vehicles off, and it starts going back up. I'm going to continuously do this until our economies are rocking. We're keeping leveler production going nicely. I'm going to go ahead and throw down just a bunch of vehicle factories with my commander. Now what's nice is I'm going around and I'm starting. We only have one advanced fabber now. But what I'm doing is I'm just starting the outline of the advanced structure and leaving, and my tier 1 fabrication vehicles, and then continue its production. See how we got 2 advanced fabrication vehicles now. Don't have to do that. Excellent.
Looks like my area's going to be going down. Get my levelers unstuck.
Their bots are coming in for some nice damage. They're microing in and out, and they're keeping their bots moving. And they're slowly losing their entire bot force. Our energy's really high right now. So we need to be starting some more advanced factories.
Yeah, we need to start a crap ton of them.
Continuing regular factory vehicle production.
So they're getting heavy with anti-air coming in. So I'm gonna go scout their base. I want to see how far they have expanded.
Roger. Their pelters just keep crawling forward.
Double catapult.
So what we're doing is
Barring your advance.
okay. I'm just gonna start at advanced energy and then go back to the advanced radar,
Okay.
and with the tier 1 go back to the advanced energy.
Okay, good. This is a great spot to start the catapults.
Now, as you can tell, they're eating into our front lines, and we're just slowly ceding ground to them while upping our production. And going into the next level of artillery, which is the catapult.
Catapults are going to one-shot. Think they one-shot the everything? I don't see... The problem with this guy right now is he has no walls up. Walls with the... Usually the catapults target him first. And now since he doesn't have walls, we're going to start taking down defensive structures. They're not expanding like I thought they would be. Because they have tons of metal right behind them. So, just switch me around. Okay, try that again.
I don't think it's too necessary that that advanced radar gets up way in front of the catapult, so I'm pulling the advanced fabrication vehicle off of it.
Okay.
And I'm putting a regular fabrication vehicle on it, and I've got the advanced fabrication working on more advanced energy. The goal here is to further jumpstart our economy.
Okay. Sounds good. Why is my commander coming with me? Commander needs to go anti-air.
Our energy is extremely high. So instead of building more advanced energy for a second, I'm going to throw down some energy storage. I'm just going to go ahead and throw down 3 energy storage, and then I'll go back into advanced energy production. Continuously making production facilities with my commander. Continuously building advanced metal and hunting for next spots to build advanced metal with one of my factories constantly making vehicle fabrication to meet my advanced metal guys, because if you look up at the top of our screen, our metal's in the negative.
Bring your advanced guy.
Oh, he's stuck?
Yeah, I got
There
it.
he goes. So now we got the slower units, but we're providing a good defensive coverage of our base here. I'm going to go ahead and grab a section of ants and move by our advanced metal. We just don't lose all our advanced metal in one sweep, while maintaining some forces at our front lines with the enemy. Every time a vehicle factory finishes, I'm queuing up a bunch of ants with it. Got advanced factories continuing to be built around the back side of the crater where Mitch has his first advanced factories. As you can see, Mitch is starting anti-air production. And since he has so much anti-air, I'm going to go ahead and pull all the anti-air that he has. I'm going to set it to his commander so it's protected from a snipe. This ant force that I brought out to the advanced metal, I'm going to have follow these fabbers around to protect them while they build more advanced. Select another group of ants and move it to this next patch of advanced metal. And
One catapult's up.
we got a catapult up, which is nice for defense, and it stops their continuous advancement on us with artillery.
It basically looks like we have a pelter in behind. And they're shooting my 2 ants, but if I keep the 2 ants moving, they don't hit anything.
Right.
Oh, he's gonna hit him. Okay, we're gonna set you to patrol. Never mind.
Looks like my commander's kind of stuck. I'm trying to micro him out of these buildings. And I got him out. And he's going to continue factory production.
So we got a little glitch right here. They keep shooting my fabricator with the pelter, but he looks like he's indestructible.
Maybe they're hitting the building.
Yeah, they have 2 pelters. We need to get more catapults up. Why'd you stop?
They're coming in with a bot harass, taking out some. Not a whole lot, really. Looks like we might have lost some air factories. But at this point in the game, we've pretty much running in with a bunch of bots.
We're at.
In our advanced metal spot near the other front of their base. They've got catapults going up on the other front of their base. I have ants in position. They've got tier 2 bots. So now I'm going to go ahead. Start moving our army up to this front right here.
So our catapults are running into our buildings. My tier 2 factory back here. We're not actually killing anything.
So we just lost a bunch of advanced metal. And they can run in with a grip of tier 1 and tier 2 bots anytime. So I'm fully expecting to get backstabbed when I push this assault. So I'm going to move some levelers up to this other front. And I think our commander's at risk from the ground and not the air. So I'm going to build some ground turrets by Mitch's commander while I get ready to launch the assault at this front.
And they're starting to build lobbers, which are bad. Yeah, kick that out.
I'm launching an assault at the front. Get ready for a backstab, Mitch. They have a bunch of defenses up. But I'm taking it out rather nicely.
See, with your army, go west. See if you can do anything with it. They got a lobber coming up, which is pretty much a catapult. And here they come. Yeah, I see you coming. Oh, they're gonna take out. No, move, Captain. Move, Commander.
As you can see, my prediction for the backstab was absolutely correct. We're now taking out their pelters and ran into a nice group of Tier 2 metal and Tier 2 production facilities. So, Mitch.
What's up?
Do you still hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Good. I'm making nice carve out of their base.
Good.
I've found their Tier 2 production and Tier 2 energy. I'm focusing down some of their Tier 2 bot factories. Carving into some Tier 2 energy and storage. They're now running in with bots, and it looks like I'm finally going to lose this army. So, while they separated their army to try to do a nice backstab to us, they didn't have enough forces to defend their base. So, basically, their macro slipped a little bit.
Hey Blake, I'm having a problem. I can't, when I click on factories, I can't click on any units. I can't even see them.
Okay, I will continue the production. Just keep building. We need to get some more advanced metal going in the places where we lost ours. I'm gonna get ready for another assault.
Go for it.
We need to rally the factories to the heart of our base and prepare for another backstab. Like they're getting a group of bots near the south, but our pelters have it covered. Can you build some more advanced metal, Mitch?
Yep.
I'm gonna bring a bunch more bots to come help. A bunch more fabrication vehicles. We need to throw down some turrets in our expansion lines also, so don't lose it to just a run by.
What are you doing with all these fabricators?
I was gonna help you with
No, we don't need that
Tier
many.
2 metal production.
They're not going up. They got a pelter in range, or a catapult.
Roger. So they're spending a lot of their money on artillery. And I'm going in with another assault to try to take out some of this artillery. So I think I'm going to go towards their catapults.
They don't have much.
I think they've just wasted too much money on artillery structures without getting an economic backbone needed to fund an army at the same time.
Yeah.
And we've got units spread out all on the backside of our base from this front of where I'm pushing into the enemy in preparation for a backstab. And it looks like he's bringing an army out to greet this army. And the engagement is beginning.
Yeah, you should be able to destroy all that.
He's bringing in bots, so I made sure all my turrets were facing the direction of the bots, so he couldn't flank me, and they're throwing up the GG. So the first time going air, we pretty much got hard countered by the bots, but they couldn't maintain the micro and the macro at the same time. They probably didn't have one player dedicated to macro. Falling away from their commander, so I don't lose this big army on it. And he's doing nice strafing patterns with these bots. You can see these three
Basically,
bots
what
surviving.
you do is you take an army two different directions. You want to cut them off. You want to make a straight line to them.
And we have a suicide from one of the enemy. And continuing to push forward.
Yeah, when they do that to you, split your tanks up.
And it worked well when I did it. I've found their catapult. Starting to take it out. So we can start throwing up advanced metal again. And I'm just going to continually push back and eat into their production facilities until we can get a good game out of the remaining enemy.
I'm just going to keep throwing up catapults. Because catapults... I think catapults probably won the game for us. Getting those up and taking out stuff. Because you can tell from here, and if you watch this replay, you'll see what I'm talking about. Genocide. This is all stuff the catapult has taken out. And I'm looking at 6 advanced energies, a whole bunch of towers, their catapults, pelters, and that's why it's always good to scout the base.
And also,
yeah.
the catapults cease their pelter advancement on us.
Yeah.
And allowed us to actually maintain a base. Where in the beginning, when we went the Air Force and it got countered pretty hard, we were losing our front and we're just continuing to expand backward. But as soon as those catapults went up, we were able to maintain our ground. So it looks like the other player's gonna fight this to the death.
Fine by me.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and ball up the army and continue the assault on the next front, while keeping the anti-air around our commanders so we can't get sniped. Mitch is continuing
Just watching.
yeah, watching, and he's maintaining catapult production,
Yeah.
which has now basically become our defense, and it allows me to take all of the fighting units into the front lines.
Catapults are very good offense. I think they need to do something with them when beta comes out or when the game comes out, because they're too strong. They're the ones shotting buildings.
I think that's fine. I think the strength of the unit is fine. What I would like to see is an anti-catapult structure.
Yes. But right now, the anti-catapult structure is the wall. Basically, the cheap way to do it is you start getting hit by catapults is you take a couple fabricators, you build a wall, and don't finish it. You just build, move, build, move, build, move. They're gonna go down anyway. But if you got, if you wait for the wall to get built, it's gonna get destroyed right away. Or you can build 50 walls the time you build like 10. And that's your targets for the catapults instead of your buildings and your tanks. So that's a way around it. It'd be nice if you could choose like targets for them. Like if you only want them to hit tanks or buildings.
What to prioritize.
Yeah.
And as you can see, when I'm moving forward with this army,
Everything. Death catapults have been taken out.
Yep.
Yeah, yet again another match I thought we were gonna not come back from. We're not doing a bomber rush again.
I think we need to
No.
have that strategy in our belt of tactics.
It's not a good tactic. Unless you're gonna wait for 10 minutes into the game to rush with like 50 of them. And then
And
that's
just
pretty much
harass their economy.
yeah, but I mean if you do that it's pretty much just a commander snipe.
Right.
So bots, I mean with the bombers you tell them to attack something and then once they attack it they flare off over the whole entire base, running into random anti-air or whatever. But like with the bots, I can go in, hit the corner of their base, kill 2 metal, run around to the other side, kill 2 metal. I get to pick and choose where they actually micro to.
Whereas the bombers have to fly their pattern to drop the bomb.
Yeah.
Now I'm just scouting out with the fighters and moving the army forward. Keeping an eye on his commander where he's running to, because it looks like he's just going to try to delay this game. Although, if I was in his position, I would throw up the GG at this point. Just from the size of the army that we have.
Yeah. I gotta check on Michael real quick.
Continuing to move the army forward.
Alright.
He's just building defense upon defense upon defense upon defense. And he eventually did take out that huge army.
That's fine. I still got catapults hitting them.
I know. But he just delayed the inevitable.
Yeah. What's the point? Oh, I just noticed we're in the negatives. I don't even think that's going to reach him.
I'm gonna go ahead and bring a commander up. To join in on the fighting. I think we can spare a commander to make the push that much more scary at this point. We've quit building fabrication vehicles and we've quit building advanced metal. We should be continuing to do that.
Yeah.
We should be staying on our economy, but it's almost pointless because this game is already won. And if you would like to fast forward from this point until the after action review, unless you just want to witness this final push, hopefully final push. He might have had enough resources gathered enough to stave off another one.
No, I got 2 catapults that keep hitting him. Okay, so they don't one-shot kill tier 2 stuff.
They do not?
No. What was that? Where'd my base go?
Alright, leading with the commander. It's your commander, Mitch.
Why you gotta leave with mine?
Don't worry, the army's backing him up.
Don't you kill my commander. You know how long it's been since my No. My commander has not died in 4 days.
That's outstanding.
Not killing him.
Oh, don't be a wiener. Fight.
I keep my commander safe. Look at him go.
As he takes damage, I'll pull him back. He's focusing your commander, it's cute. That'd be funny if you actually managed to kill it and it killed this army. I'm having a run with it. It's at like half health.
Oh, Blake. Where's all our birds at?
Over here.
Oh, the last push.
Kaboom! Good game. Well, he had fun, so I guess that's all that matters.
Yep.
So maybe my opinion on having your enemy leave the game when they know they've lost is unfounded. If they're having fun, I don't see why you can't have fun winning a drawn-out game.
Oh, there's been some points where I thought we were going to lose the game from a
Right.
rush or late. You know, especially that commander nuke that they did on me a couple of days ago and hitting you with pelters. We came back from that and dominated.
This is true. So I recant my previous statement and apologize.
Alright, playing, going twice, fast forward.
Yes, sir. And while you review the game, I'm going to go ahead and feed Emma.
Alright, go ahead with the breastfeeding.
She's up and hungry. Hey, I got breast milk in the fridge from my wife. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So yeah.
Good game, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you come back and watch some more videos from us. It's definitely a pleasure casting these matches and videos for you, and we can't wait for a replay feature to come online so we can get some more in-depth casting for you and some better camera angles. Thank you very much, and come back and see us.
So I love the matches where you spawn right next to each other. Well, technically I like watching the matches where people spawn next to each other. I like to see what their defenses and offenses are going to be with it. Our starting location was phenomenal. We had metal here, and other places. So we tried with the bomber rush, and I don't know why bombers are horrible to rush with unless you're sniping something. Yeah, especially tier 1. I mean, your commander one-shots them. It's just not a great rush compared to a bot rush. You can do a lot more damage with, and that's what you want. You want more control. You want to be able to micro, and you can't micro bombers. You just run into everything. Hey, they're pretty good against bots, though. I think about building a couple factories just for the bot rush. Now they start building this defense offense with pelters. You know, pelters are nice. Probably cheap, easy to build. But I mean, if you're gonna go with the strategy, I would have just kept going. you know, 2 pelters, I would have built pelter here, pelter here, pelter here, air defense, and I definitely would incorporate walls. Because once we got... No, we haven't got them up yet. Once we get our catapults up, we just start taking out everything. If they have walls up, that gives them more buildings. Yeah, see, catapults are taking out our wall. And from pelters, it takes a while. It was a pretty good game. We'll fast forward it. They come in with a bot rush. Well, they came in with 3 spinners and pretty much destroyed a lot of stuff. We kept expanding to the back. You know, we're not worried about this tier 1 stuff. We're getting tier 2 much better. Once you can upgrade to tier 2 energy and tier 2 metal, you need to. And it's always a good idea to delete your tier 1 energy, especially in your bind where you're boxed in everywhere. Delete your tier 1 energy and start replacing it with tier 2. Once you get tier 2, metal. Been a long night. So it's a great game. Overcoming the pelter and catapult damage. Usually when they get them up, we don't have a offense to go rush them and take it out. We start building back. And I think our next strategy is taking some fabricators, building walls. Walls everywhere, so they start taking out the walls, and we have a little bit, especially around our energy. You don't want your economy to drop. That drops everything. If you get your reserves down to 0, all production buildings go to a crawl. Same thing, most problems we have with opponents, well, we don't have the problem, they have their problem, is you build this and that's all they build. He started to expand, yes, after he attacked us, but this guy should have been probably having the whole planet. As much as he kept us in this little confined area, all this metal should be gone. He should have advanced 2 factories, vehicle factories, air factories, and we just overwhelmed them. Made a commander delete himself. Kind of bad thing. You know when your teammate decides he's gonna just give up. And you plan to fight, it's never good. So yeah, like I said, we got a little bit out, but we're building non-stop to overwhelm whatever, and it ends up being a good game. They had some nice spot rushes, and I don't know, I'd play these opponents again. Let's go see some of their cameras. Oh. There we go. And Blake wanted to... My commander hasn't died in 4 days. He wants to destroy my commander. That's a good game. Thanks for watching.